Hiya, thank you for turning on the DVD, and I hope that this is going to be helpful as we look at the little story where Jesus says, "You give them something to eat," and it's the feeding of the 5,000. And eventually, Jesus takes the bread that the disciples find and he multiplies it, and they're involved in organising the whole thing, and the stuff multiplies in their hands as Jesus has blessed it, and they're able to give it out and feed the people. And that phrase, "You give them something to eat," just sparked off a whole series of ideas in me about the way that God has delegated authority and responsibility, and the necessity for us to carry the good news, for us to get the word out, for us to do the business, for us to expand the kingdom, seek first his kingdom. And so that's what I talked about, and the way that I believe that every act of the kingdom is to regain something of the outpost of the kingdom of God that God established in Eden, and that the aim of Adam and Eve was to fill the whole earth, to expand from the garden into the domain of the darkness, into the domain of the evil one who'd been banished to the earth, and for that advance of the kingdom to happen as we take responsibility to fill the earth with the good news of Jesus. And that involves healing, and it involves prayer, and it involves taking the good news, and so it's all big picture stuff. I hope you can get hold of some of it as we talk about it. I think the couple of interesting things that I really liked about Sunday, one was the worship in heaven thing. That was a bit of an inspiration. That was, in a way, it was a bit of a sidetrack, but I just loved the idea that they would see, comes from the idea that God lives in unapproachable darkness as well as unapproachable light, and so somehow that just messes with our perceptions and then why don't they get bored when they just go round the throne, and the idea of consistent revelation and new understanding and new vision and new experiences and new colors and new shapes and new life coming from the Father and the Son and the Spirit as they encircle the throne. So I love that. And then I just love the idea that God has entrusted us with the good news, and it's up to us to take it out, and that is to fill the whole earth. And we could spend a long time talking about what that looks like, and in a sense we always do, but that's where we're at. Bless you. I hope that it was inspiring and helpful, and I hope you have a good discussion about it tonight. I'll see you in a bit. Bye bye.